We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Spurs come into town. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. And both of these sides, Steve, with some fantastic forwards on the roster. I imagine we'll be seeing them go right at each other in this one.
You know, the forward position is interesting because you got to do a little banging. You got to defend. You got to score. I know all positions you do that.
Play out a little bit on the perimeter.
Yeah, you got to switch.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of those positions you'll do a lot, but it ultimately comes down to who can control the paint with their physicality.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Parker and Green, the tried and tested backcourt. Leonard and Aldridge, the two stars at the 3 and the 4. And it's Gasol in at the 5 down low.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
Absolutely. Prevented an easy bucket. Fantastic D.
Now here's James. To the inside. Here's Thompson. Rejected by Gasol.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
LeBron outside. Irving sets a screen for James. Parker against Irving. Here's Smith. The shot comes out, so the Spurs will take it the other way. Leonard with no one around. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
To me, that's just a loss of focus. He was wide open from one of his favorite spots.
Smith the pass to Irving. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith for 3. But they recover it. In the corner, Irving with it. Latre. And Thompson throws it down.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Aldridge with it. Picked up by Love. Gasol against LeBron. Such a wide open look. Gasol's got his first bucket in this one.
When Tyronn Lue took over, the Cavs made sure that he was not an interim coach. They took that tag off, and Tyronn Lue has been a coach in waiting. He's done a nice job getting these guys to move the basketball and play unselfish. You know, even though he's been off the mark this quarter, he's trying not to let it shake his confidence.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. And after battling a hamstring injury a couple seasons ago, Tony Parker is stepping up his physical maintenance and preparation regimen. More stretching and warming up before games, more recovery work afterwards. He's doing what it takes to stay healthy.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And Greg, talking about Tony Parker, the current deal has him signed through 2018. Once one of the fastest players in the league. Do you think he's lost a step?
He may have, but so much experience and veteran savvy. And he knows how to keep defenders off balance, which is key. I think he's taking a page from Jason Kidd as well, working on his three-pointer to try to age more gracefully on the offensive end.
And at times with these Cavaliers, Smitty, there have been some chemistry concerns, but while it hasn't boiled over, you do sense some friction from time to time.
Yeah, I think last season, you looked at the beginning of the season, they had some chemistry problems, but they got it together. Winning usually cures everything.
And here is Parker after J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go. Parker outside. Gasol setting the pick for Parker. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio again missing. Smith dishes to Irving. Three-pointer. And another three for Cleveland.
Such a compact release. That's why Kyrie is so efficient from range.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Greg Popovich.
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big edge for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now here's James after the miss from Pau Gasol. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
A three-point marksman. He couldn't have asked for a better look. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Screened by Parker. Green inside the three-point line, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Cleveland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And a wide-open look for Irving. Another miss by Irving. San Antonio trailing here. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. The 11-footer. They get the rebound. They shoot again. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. And even 3-on-3 break. Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Gasol. Ginobili comes in for Green. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Now here's Mills. Kicks to Aldridge. Outside Leonard. Ginobili outside. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And it's a tie ball game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
On the defensive end, you have to fight through screen. That is a commitment.
Here's Irving. Jacks up a 3. Trains the three-pointer. Irving's got 6.
Tremendous form on the jump shot. One of the reasons Kyrie's so consistent with it.
Spurs trail by 3. Now Mills. Leonard, the pass to Dedmon. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. And that one, good. Love's got his first points of the game. Spurs have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. LeBron against Leonard. Down low. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on LeBron James. The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And the first one at the line is good, so both teams making some changes here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. There's a screen. Here's the 3. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And, of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And, Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
You know, you can tell right now this team's on the same page. They are right where they want to be offensively.
They really have become a juggernaut in terms of scoring the basketball. They're doing it at will right now.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Cleveland, Mo Williams out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Jefferson. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's LeBron in at the power forward.
Well, going into the 2011 draft, the Spurs said it was a tough decision to trade away George Hill in exchange for the pick that became Kawhi Leonard. No remorse on that one now, though. Once again, the Spurs struck gold as Kawhi has developed into a true superstar.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, after suffering a hip injury at Texas, LaMarcus Aldridge spent 2 months shooting from a chair, and his form improved dramatically. Now his go-to move is his fadeaway high-release jumper. It's an unstoppable shot, and Aldridge is so confident in it, he says, once the shot's up, I'm getting back on D. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. He's got a great touch. And with Kawhi Leonard, who is the high school Mr. California basketball, interesting to look, Greg, at all the things he's done. Looking back and realize he was only lightly recruited coming out of high school.
Yeah, and he committed early to San Diego State and stuck with them once the bigger schools came calling. The ankles were an issue. I think that might have caused his draft stock to fall a bit in 2011. Only ended up going 15th in that draft, but in hindsight, probably the best player from that class.
For the finish. Whoa!
Beautiful. Beautiful. And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Why waste all that energy? No one was going to catch him.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Now, here's Mills. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Wing shot on the way. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And with the defense disrespecting him there, that's a shot he needs to make.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Stolen by Anderson. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Williams. And Mills kicks to Leonard. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Cleveland. On the wing, Shumpert. Here's the three. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Anderson the screen. They set the screen. 5 to shoot. Ginobili. Second shot opportunity, and the shot goes down.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
And you can see one team is working hard on the glass and the other not.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pau Gasol is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Aldridge comes in for Anderson. Green is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Parker's subbed in for Patty Mills. And the Spurs organization, really the gold standard in the NBA. Greg, they just keep winning.
You have to be impressed with how they've acquired young star talent to kind of carry on that tradition. Usually when teams have their stars retire, they go through that rebuild phase. The Spurs only revamp and reload.
And so it's Cleveland with it. following the bucket by the Spurs. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Cavs.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Parker outside. Back to Gasol. Aldridge against Love. Baseline jumper. Aldridge misses. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Smith kicks to Dunleavy. Love outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Irving, good.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Started.
So it's San Antonio now. 11-point game. Parker dishes to Gasol. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Smith. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Ginobili.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Parker with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili.
And as soon as Parker catches the ball, he immediately rises up and pulls the trigger. Love to see the confidence on display there.
To the middle. Here's Aldridge. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Aldridge has got his second basket of the night. Irving kicks to Dunleavy. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Parker outside. For the 3. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so we wrap up the first half. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run the transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We're going to break down all the action from the first half. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, they showed a lot of discipline on offense, called some high percentage plays. Even when the defense devised different looks, they always seem to have the answer. That's good coaching.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well, they had no consistency on the defensive end. Looked like they were building confidence, and then boom, turn up the volume. A series of bad plays. They're giving up way too many good looks.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And he just went off in those first two quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
Yeah, the change has to be double teaming him. Single coverage will not get it done.
And motivation is such a key component for being a successful coach. Steve, how hard is it, you think, for a coach to consistently connect with his team over the course of the season and a lot of times deliver the same message over and over again?
You know, it's hard. You got to be creative. And I think also you got to build the right culture where guys buy in. But they have to buy into what you're selling. You got to be true to who you are, great character and great trust. And also you can't waver. When the coaches start wavering, players start to see that and feel that.
They know it, don't they?
And it goes south.
They smell blood. They know that a coach is not standing on a solid foundation.
Right.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Leonard and Aldridge, the two stars at the 3 and the 4. Parker and Green, the tried and tested backcourt. And it's Gasol, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And this is where JR can put it on you. Excellent in the catch and shoot.
Gasol, a screen on Irving. Parker passes to Gasol. And stolen by James. Pull-up jumper. And no good as it rattles out. Spurs trail by 6. Green kicks to Parker. He dishes it to Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock. Gasol a screen. Jumper off the screen. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Out to Smith. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this team is ahead largely because of his accuracy from the floor tonight.
Leonard kicks to Parker. Passes to Leonard. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And it's Leonard missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Thompson, high post. Love dishes to Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And one of the most resilient players around, Tristan Thompson, hasn't missed a game with injuries since 2012.
And for a big man who plays the way he does, battling in the paint, going after every rebound, and also being the muscle for his team, it's impressive he's played this many games.
He misses the free throw.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for James. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Williams in for Irving. Then for the Spurs, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Gasol. Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Parker. And the Cavs, obviously one of the most talented teams in the NBA. It's taken time for them to learn how to play together, though.
Yeah, you talk about having a big 3 and guys have never been around each other. And some young guys when you start talking about Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. Synergy, chemistry, that's all they needed. They have it now.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, this isn't what he likes to see from this group. They just need to take some time, get back to playing like they know they can.
Spurs trail by 10. And Mills kicks to Leonard. And it's Leonard again missing.
And this is not how they wanted to start out the second half. Just 1 for 4 so far.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Picked by Williams. Here's Shumpert. Oh, offensive interference. The Spurs have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And Mills kicks to Anderson. He feeds it to Leonard. They need this one. Hits the three-point bomb. Leonard's got 6 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Williams passes to Shumpert. The screen from Thompson. Shumpert dishes to Fry. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Fry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Mills kicks to Dedmon. Green passes to Mills. There's the pick. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. The 8-footer. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 8 points for Leonard.
A lot of basketball comes down to recognizing mismatches and taking advantage of them like he did.
The screen from Thompson. Fry with the ball. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Mills. 11-point game. The pass to Green. Back to Mills. The 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Mills has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Williams kicks to Jefferson. Up top, Fry. Pass to Shumpert. Outside, Williams. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know Greg Popovich uses a lot of different tools to motivate his players. Sometimes it's the things he doesn't say that works best. Popovich said, sometimes in timeouts, I'll say, I've got nothing for you. We just turned it over 6 times. Everybody's holding the ball. What do you want me to do? Figure it out. Now get up and walk away, because it's true. It's on them. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. That accountability goes a long way. Mike Dunleavy, who's checked in for Cleveland. Irving comes in for Williams. Pau Gasol's checked in for the Spurs. Ginobili comes in for Green. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Dishes to Dunleavy. 59 seconds left in the third. Irving misses. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Lays it in off the breakaway. Irving's got 12 in the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Mills. He has 6. Now the dish to Gasol. There's a good screen. Off the pick. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Now here's Irving. He's got 12. Pass to Shumpert. From deep. And the miss. The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Stay aggressive. You need about 8 or 9 of those. Just let them fly.
Feeling maybe some of his guys are being too careful on shot selection, I think, guys. How do you interpret Greg Popovich maybe trying to loosen him up just a bit?
I mean, you know, the intelligence and the experience he brings to the game, you know, he sees things just so clearly. Sometimes it's really just a simple adjustment.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. LeBron James is out there with Dunleavy, and it's Love in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
One of the best small men in the league at attacking inside, Kyrie Irving.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Anderson kicks to Gasol. Aldridge. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Feeds to Smith. He kicks it to LeBron. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Parker with the drive. The quick look, no good that time.
See, that's a good look from within his range. You know he's kicking himself for missing it.
Dunleavy's shot is off. Spurs trail by 7. Ginobili dishes to Parker. Aldridge against James. Here's Gasol. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And the wherewithal from Gasol there, nailing the shot despite the tough defense all over.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Dunleavy. San Antonio also making some changes. Leonard comes in for Kyle Anderson, and it's Green in for Manu Ginobili. Gasol, no good on the free throw. And last season we had Kobe's retirement, but in the offseason we said goodbye to another legend, the terrific Tim Duncan. You know, Greg, there was talk he might hang it up, and he felt that he didn't have any more in him and called it a career after 19 incredible record-breaking seasons.
Yeah, and Timmy retired in the most Duncan way possible. Just quietly let it happen in the midst of the summer. No farewell tour or any of that. A big hit to the game of basketball to see one of the all-time greats walk away, but arguably one of the best two-way players to have ever played the game.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. To the paint. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And the continuity for the Spurs, really, it's pretty amazing. I mean, that trio of Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan, the most successful trio in the history of the NBA.
2 shots. And for the Spurs, their star players have all taken less, Greg, in free agency in order to stay in San Antonio.
Yes, earning bigger markets and bigger paychecks. It's a family atmosphere in the Spurs organization. It's rare to see a single player start and finish his career with one team, much less 3 teammates.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Spurs trail by 5. Parker passes to Aldridge. Outside Leonard. Shot from 16. No good from Gasol.
If you're trying to figure out why these guys can't catch up, this inconsistent shooting is a good place to start.
Here's LeBron. Releases from the wing and drills it. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
At a time when everyone's obsessed with threes and dunks, LeBron showing off a strong in-between game.
Inside. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Gasol. And that's now 10 points for Leonard.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Irving kicks to James. To the inside. It's tipped. Gasol with the steal. To the middle, and stolen by LeBron. Poked loose. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. The shot's good from Gasol.
And Gasol is someone you turn to in these situations. Need a big basket, he's ready to go.
Irving for three. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
His eyes just lit up as soon as he realized he was wide open from outside. The defense has to do a much better job.
Gasol a screen. Shoots off the screen. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
Spurs trail by 6. On the wing, Green. Covered by Smith. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Green. In the corner, it's Aldridge. Aldridge can't get that one to fall. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The three. LeBron, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
And it's in there. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
There's no one else they want with the ball in his hands and the game on the line than this fella.
Now, here is Irving. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Aldridge. Misses off the left iron. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Irving dishes to James. Now the feed to Love. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Feathery touch in the painted area serves Love very well.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Aldridge. Looking to get it going. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Love.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Daniel Green. So he gets them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
LeBron passes to Love. Outside Irving. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ginobili touched it last. And here is LeBron. Kicks it to Love. Irving from long range. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Time running low here.
Yes, in this possession, they have to have an immediate shot, and then they got to foul quickly.
Ginobili outside. He dishes it to Leonard. From past the arc. Nails it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
You know, I love that crunch time. This is where the big-time players are made.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
You know, Kyrie is a star in this league, but he has a chance to be a superstar.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 3. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Aldridge against Love. Passes it to Parker. And here's Leonard from three. Misses the tray. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 4. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Launches it, misses there. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, we're at an early part of the season, but what did you want to accomplish tonight individually and in the team flow?
We just wanted to come out here and compete, get the win. We wanted to set a standard for ourselves. The most important thing was just coming out here and competing for my teammates and, doing whatever possible to get this win.
And you all did that tonight. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you later.